So the Marine and Luftwaffe is the only thing that this guy commands. Kind of pointless. OBK SS, we're still sorting out the British problem up here. So that's a bit of a thing. I'll just name this one the First Navy now that they're out of the invasion. I'll put them into the Marine. Meanwhile, don't even know where my other navy is, but they're probably out doing cool stuff. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that leaves us here. Stuff the ground forces. So now we're gonna actually aid them here on the flank. So we should be sending the Air Force. Yeah, look at that! Finally, they're all on their way here to the front. First army shattered. What's the Finns doing? Yeah, they're doing fairly good. They're breaking in. And oh yes, the Befehls. Hey, 145,000 troops. Oh, that's quite a lot, isn't it? This guy needs a bit of a promotion. No. Wait a minute. Use him. Schreiner. Good fight, good fight. Your objective is to take Leningrad. So that's 145,000 men on an attacking stance. That's good. What are these guys on? Defensive stance. That works fairly well, actually. When you're fighting against this many troops, they'll be working there as much as they can. We've got a total of around 60 divisions right there, so that'll do just fine. So in fact, the whole army's over there. Luftwaffe is on its way there as well. Then of course we've got the OBK Marine with their navy, which isn't doing much now. They're just riding around the place, really. The Wehrmacht has other tasks for them. Whole construction went, or the whole construction, what am I on about? The whole organization just went in the pooper, didn't it? Okay, we have no more influential points. I shall put this one on 12 and see if that will be enough. We are researching a lot of things, so we are probably the most technologically advanced nation in the world. Turkey, influence. Sweden, no, we're influencing them as well. Influence Switzerland. Whatever's crawling down here slowly, influence it. Brazil will be a good power to have with us. Ireland as well. Poland, come here. Cannot influence them right now. Don't have enough points. Good. Might have to do a naval invasion on those guys up there. Flieger Division can stay here too. And the garrison troops are correctly being sent away to their various parts. And I'm sending up the SS and everything up here to finish off the final defenders here in Scapa Flow. or whatever it's called, I don't know. Sounds like a rap name. Ah, is this the Italian division? Yes, good. I will attach you to the other armies are full, but you will be of good use to me anyways. I will send you down here and be my personal commanding force. Looks like my German troops turned things around here, to be precise. We are winning quite a lot of battles. It's good to see, good to see. Not the World War II that you're used to. Or that we're all used to, rather said. But it works for me. Quite like it, actually. Quality before quantity in this case. Which is never wrong when you're fighting the Russians. Petsamo. SS Kampfgruppe Nord. Panzerabteilung. Pointless. Just light armor and tank destroyer. It doesn't work too well together. Needs some sort of motorized with it as well. And I think that we're pretty much set. I'll go to the end of this year. It's been a lot of management, as you know. Vichy France, influenced by Germany. Now they'll drift here, hopefully. We own 46.70 of the victory points. That's good. Need to take a look at how it's going for my allies. Yeah, I think they'll be successful in beating these guys back here. Kind of stalemate down here on the front as it was for me as well. Siam is fighting the Chinese down here. Indonesia is actually proving to be a bit of a problem here for the enemy. They were all in one little territory called Van Rees, but now they're actually branching out. Is there even one bit of IC on this island? Perhaps here in Australia. Nope. No industrial capacity. Sydney, New Zealand. Wellington. Okay. Alright. Vierasanda Azug. The estimated power is not nice to see that. Luftwaffe, yeah, they need some troops, obviously. They're not meant to fight on the front line like this, but they're up here commanding the Air Force, which should be helping out as much as they can. On the offensive. Pass downs for them themselves. It's a bit of a back and forth. We win a battle, we lose a battle, we beat them, we get beaten back, we get shattered, we shatter one of theirs. And the Finns are working them down quite nicely here. Hopefully they won't get themselves too surrounded and everything. Majority of the troops are on their way down here. Fährstelle Finland. Ah, Panzer Regiment. Only a regiment. See, I'm not quite as interested in regiments as I am in divisions. Don't know why we were producing that, but that was the case. 50 in Lend-Lease. Romania gets a lot of it. I reckon they'll need that. Let's take this a bit more seriously now, shall we? Let's lower this here. And let's lower this here. And let's jump straight into some production of some infantry, mechanized, and armor. Wow, that costs so much. You know what? I think I'll stick with infantry for now, as they work really well and they don't cost nearly as much. Where's my artillery? There we go. They work really well, trust me. 5 divisions of that. It's a whole corps. And we'll put the rest on supplies. And until we hit a low level, or a warningly low level, then yes, then we can put it up again. Yugoslavia! Come on! Stop being beach! Ireland! Come on, mate! Alright, good. So my different armies are working on different things. Here we've got the first army on its way to Kiev with 530... No, they're on their way to Kiev. Yeah, Kiev. Then we have the third army on their way to the Dnipropetrovsk, or whatever they're called, 489,000 men. And then we have another army crawling around somewhere. The fourth army on their way to Sevastopol, 457,000 men. And it looks, well, can't really say what it looks like right now because we haven't gotten too far into it, but it is just sitting there on the edge. So it's by requirement, total economic mobilization, heavy industry emphasis, everything like that. That's how I like it. Ho ho ho. Look at that. Have you seen? More troops für Deutschland. 7 more divisions. Look at that. We're pumping out divisions. by the masses. Panzer regiments, more panzer regiments, just deploy them, deploy them, deploy them, and get to work. Starting to beat them up there now, finally. Third corps. No, is it the second corps? It must be the second corps that has... Or is it the 16th? No, the 16th is the Marines. It's probably not even around there, it's somewhere else. It's crawling around somewhere else. It's called the British Garrison, yes, of course. So everyone but them move down here. You're about to be transferred away. Okay, let's take a look at our espionage on Soviet Russia. Let's do some disrupt national unity, military espionage, covert operations, all that stuff on it. They're training lots of militia, it seems. 82 in... fuck. I'm afraid we need more officers. I'm giving you a field promotion, chap. You're now a lieutenant in a 95th Rifle. Grand choice. There we go. Industry fine-tune the war machine. Industry fine-tunes the war machine, yes. Quite. See, we're pretty steady on that as well up there. We're grand. Money will be empty soon. We're not. Oh man, money. We've got to pay the salaries to our troops and everything. That's devastating, isn't it? Okay, Japan annexed Manchukuo for some reason and got all its troops. I would bet. Seems so. And they continue the war on Russia from there. The Finns have been beaten back a bit. My troops are starting to arrive to the front now. We'll see if we can hold them. Bloody Russians! They feel overpowered. I don't know why. Never declare war on Russia. Hell. Could use the SS, of course, in Russia as well. If we get Sweden and Denmark on our side, they will... Well, you know what will happen. Denmark. Roll slowly and safely. Ah, wait a minute. That would be beautiful. Nationalist fucking Spain. Come on. Wait, Spain is not a neighbor. Of course it is. What? Okay, Europe. Nationalist Spain. Invite to faction. Very likely. Oh my god, this is going to be so good. Can't wait to get Spain on our side. Latvia, Lithuania. I think I'll start influencing these Baltic nations now. Who else was it? Saudi Arabia could be of use as well. Portugal. Possible. They're so neutral. Africa. Not Africa. Oceania. Not Oceania. Asia? Is that where they are? Yeah. Saudi Arabia. Invite to faction. Very likely. Go, 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 go. Oh, the Spanish. And their massive army. Well, massive or massive. Quite the juicy, to say the least. They've got lots of it, even though it's probably just a lot of militia and simple stuff since they've recently been in war and everything. It will help us so much. Okay, let's have a little look. Why can't I not do this? Okay, I gotta wait a bit, I guess. Yeah. So, Mr. Spain, I would like to call you to war. There's war with the Soviet Union, that's good. I'll call them into war with... the rest soon as well. I'm sorry, but I must drop you to 80 in research of this, because I am in need of some diplomatic points. As well as keeping the officer ratio high. I'll put this one at 20. Officers are dying by the... so much, so... yeah, everyone's getting shot to pieces here. But our infantry divisions will stand by for your fighting next year. Around this time. It'll only take a year and then we'll have it all. Spain is finally entering our border here. Call to arms, 13th of November. Accept that. Hitler's train, motherfucker. Probably gonna take... ooh, I don't know what that was. Führersonderung. The Russian tank divisions are overpowering us. I wonder if I should have gone into tank production earlier. Iraq and Soviet Union are making quick work of Persia. Feel bad for them. Saudi Arabia, call you to arms. Good, that's always something. Siam, I don't know if they'll be able to hold against the British down here. Japan needs to wrap up their war with nationalist China. Doubt that'll happen though. Get some more money to make sure that we're not gonna empty ourselves instantly. Well, I wonder how this attack is going out. 97,000 men. I guess they're having a hard time crossing, right? I would presume that that would be the case. Okay, lots of it on IC. Yeah, well... Vichy, France. Can't lose them. Cannot lose the Vichy France. The Vichy French, or whatever you want to call them. Czechoslovakia is just sitting here in the middle, not doing anything. Romania and I. Why is Hungary not sending their troops? They've got tons of troops. Hungary. Send your troops. The war with Soviet Union? Come on. Feels like my allies aren't letting me... Maybe I fucked their thinking up now that I didn't attack. I should feel bad for them. Now that I didn't attack. Huh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the British are still dominating down here. Italy doesn't seem to be able to beat them. Hell, it's the last they've got. Yeah, Calcutta is even their capital. Interesting fight, to say the least. I wonder how long I'll be able to hold the Soviets here in Einstadt, Oberwart and Fürstenfeld. Fairly long, I guess. I've got so many troops down here. It's insane, really. I'm gonna attach them again to the Oberkommando der Wehrmacht, just for the leader bonuses and all that. All that very and highly important thing. Fifth Corps is derp as fuck. Be gone with you. Second army, I'll just remove your little invasion thing there. Second army. Swedische Freiwillige. Oberkommando SS. We're gonna finish these guys before we do anything else. True story, bro. And then we're gonna move up here. Finish these guys off. Actually, no, keep attacking for God's sake. Then we're gonna send this army down again and hopefully win this war against the Russians. Blitzing stance might not be the best thing in this case. Moscow. Be on a defensive stance, but I want the air and naval to be on the offensive. You have it all under your command. Second army, Feldstelle Finland. Schwedische Freiwillige, right? Fourth army, Luftwaffe. British Wehrmacht. Filling out the course a bit, I guess. Why not? Don't mind it. Second army is later on going to be attached there as well. I think I'll attach this core down there straight away. Time to bring our boys home, isn't it? Where's the British guys? Come on, just destroy them. Ah, the rest of you, time to travel home, isn't it? The day of infamy. Okay, they did some Pearl Harbor shit now as well. Yep. Okay. How's the Finns doing? Nah, they're holding. But they're not advancing. We can comfort ourselves with the Japanese at least being able to beat back the Russians down here. Persians, on the other hand, aren't really occupying the Allies, or Comintern, rather said too much. Saudi Arabia and Persia, my last Asian, then apparently. Force is about to get fucked. Italy, I haven't seen them on the Eastern Front. Whenever the AI plays, and whenever they beat the Russians, which they actually don't do too often, but whenever they do beat the Russians, on the other hand, they always do it by the help of the Italian. Like they always have so many troops up here. They always manage to lose Africa to the British, but they always beat them. Bit of a disappointment, I guess. We'll see how the war will progress once we reach a lower stage down here. They have such a furious amount of troops. I think we'll be able to hold this river though. It seems like we're pulling back, trying to hold it. Look at all these troops. What's the army standing on? 1.5. More than that actually, 1.5 million men. We got way more than that, considering that we haven't even counted in for the second army, which has another 190,000 troops. And they're about to get sent home. So I'm frankly done with this conflict up here. You know what? What happens if I leave Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler outside here? So everyone else pulls the fuck back. Wait, well, what? What? Where the hell did you come from? Oh, but come on, the Wehrmacht sent you out here. What? That's seriously not your target. I am furiously mad at you now. It's very immature. Get your ass down here. I don't know why you're still fighting up here. Abort the fighting. They won't do any damage to us anyways. Let's send these guys home. Let's send these guys home. Where did my transport navy go? Here they are. Get down here. Rebase. At least we're beating the Soviet fleet down here in the Baltic. For what's that worth? Or for whatever that's worth. And we're holding the line down here. But they are blitzkrieging us into the shitter. Hope it didn't crash. Auto-saving. Yeah, we're reaching December 1942, guys. I want you all to chip in and say what you think about the situation and what I could do to try and break them. I'm playing for a long time now. We'll see if the Hungarians start sending troops there and if we can get anyone else on our side, which would be really good. Ah! Vichy France joined. Not gonna recruit 16-year-old boys, that's horrible. Let women work in the industry, of course. Case Anton.